Alright, good morning guys.
Morning.
I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend again.
With the rock star.
We just met for Icon
Yeah.
2018. So,
Meeting na kami, really excited, Marvin, believe it or not, this is our 6th Icon, just for trivia, when we did it kami ni Marvin, parang we thought we're just gonna do it for one time, pero ngayon 6 na tayo, 6 years. 5 years ago we started this.
yeah, Samsung Hall.
Samsung Hall, May 26.
Yeah, so for those who don't know what investment conference is, what Icon is, what can they expect from this?
Well,
session?
alam mo yon, Marvin, whenever we do this, we have something of the old, the basics, the fundamentals. Then we always need to do something new, no? Icon has been that program that actually medyo marami na tayo na-discover, no? Meron tayong medyo naging mga rockstar kamukha ni Marvin afterwards. So we have new talents, and then new ideas. And since last year, we've been featuring even entrepreneurship, which I think is a good form of investment.
Which is very, very needed for our
today,
growing economy.
Yeah,
so sayang eh.
Yeah. Hindi pwede puro stock market lang yan.
And then, pero totoo naman yun kasi if you invest in stocks, the money is, except for IPOs.
Well, so basically
ang
stocks
dumi
is
ko lang
representative of what businesses, no? So but there are many forms of businesses that we can also talk about. And really, hindi naman you don't put all your eggs in one basket. So
and entrepreneurship is very, very important as well. So the larger your risk, the larger also your potential.
But of course, siyempre, not everybody can be entrepreneur, so
that's why
we still have to.
That's why I mentioned holistic na Icon.
Holistic pa rin ako. It's kaya nga sabi ko nga, we can always claim we're the biggest, but I think my claim is really it's the most empowering. Empowering siya talaga. Empowering. I mean, feedback from those who have attended, makita mo talaga that they've really been blessed and be empowered and inspired by what Icon can do for them. I would meet some of them years after, no? And something like, we attended Icon before, blah blah blah, and really encouraging.
But what makes this year different and special, no? For the previous years, Mr. Tiongson talked about the economy, where the economy is headed, financial planning. Pero now, you will see snippets also of how, by process, by steps also, how he moved from spending to stewardship.
Very important kasi that we look at money not just from what I can get from it, no? So, kaya nga sabi ko, empowering siya. And part of this is how judicious spending, how to do it, and at the same time, purpose. No?
Pero what was your spending habits before you had the turnaround from
really bad.
into someone who wants to save and invest?
Really bad. I think the Lord really purposely allowed me to make those mistakes so that I can be a better siguro witness on how it is, how to be better at handling your money.
What's the, when you say mistakes, what's the biggest mistake that parang yung napagdaanan mo na you don't want other people to go through anymore?
Excessive spending. I think yan ang problema na marami sa atin. Excessive spending, unwise borrowing, the usual, not investing enough. Okay.
But how did financial planning help for you?
Well, number one, it put me in the right perspective and the right path. Financial planning kasi basically allows you to achieve your goals and objectives. Ang problema sa atin kasi, goals natin are all aspirational. We don't actually do anything about it. So the financial planning puts a structure for it. And that's, I think, really thankful about, people who, taught me how to plan financially. Authors that I've read,
What's stronger, setting a goal or creating a budget?
I think it's more of which one you should do first.
Okay.
What is important is, kailangan may goal. And the budget should be aligned to that goal. Kasi kung hindi naman it's easy to come up with a budget, pero for what purpose? And remember, money is behavioral, no? So, if that budget is not geared towards a particular purpose, then chances are hindi mo magagawa yan or you'll do it but you can't sustain it. Financial planning is really more about sustainability. It's not a one-time thing. It's a daily struggle that you need to go through. Even in investing, di ba?
So, budgeting, you set your goal, then you create your budget from that goal.
Yes.
Pero do you
dapat supporting.
Pero what did you, in terms of your saving, did you do ba na sige, I will pick 10% a month to save, or nag-budget ka muna din?
Alam mo, depende lang talaga yan on your season, no? I mean, ideally, we should put percentages and we teach that, but actually, I've come to that point that I also realize that you have to be flexible. There are different seasons in your life, no? Example, when you're young and then you have young kids, iba talaga yung struggle and your income's not that big. And then eventually, your savings rate should improve over time.
Pero what's better? You set an amount or a percentage? Parang some people will say, okay, 5,000, then 6,000, then
Alam mo,
7,000, or
ideally, percentage. Pero it's really more of what works for you.
Okay.
Kasi some people, they can easily identify with a particular amount, no? Even percentage. So depends on you. I mean, ideally, in a perfect world, percentage. But we don't live in a perfect world.
Why is percentage better?
Kasi
What
it's
makes it
ano
stronger?
it's really dependent on how much you earn. So again, at the end, if your earnings grow, I mean, that saving level will grow. So para that your lifestyle should not automatically adjust every time your income goes up. But again, that's assuming you're living in a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. So
I have a
sa akin,
perfect
question
life.
kung
Okay lang
kung I know, hi Yvonne. Sa akin, very important is you stick with something that really works for you, and that's the trick. So if it's a specific amount, then so be it.
Pero when you were spending a lot, was it because hindi ka nagbabudget or may budget ka hindi mo sinusunod?
Both. Minsan may budget, minsan wala. Minsan my budget is really more conceptual than actual.
Okay, so it's very important to write your budget.
Balo lang budget pag hindi
Kasi sa akin
hindi naka-allocate.
Old school ako, may mga apps ngayon, pero ako naka-Excel pa rin yung
may downside din kasi
sa akin.
apps, Marvin, no? I know a lot of people use that. I mean, the intent's really good, but you actually GIGO yan, garbage in, garbage out.
Okay.
No? So again, what I tell a lot of people, don't burden yourself with doing a system na hindi sustainable. Gagawin mo ngayon, bukas wala ka ng motivation. So whatever works for you. Example, marami tayong bisita, no, umiikot. Example, papel. If papel works for you, my wife up to now,
Papel?
siya, paper siya eh.
Talaga?
Oo, kasi that works for her. My mom has always used paper. And it worked for her. So, whatever works for you.
Okay.
But then again, if you're savvy and apps help you, then go ahead.
Okay. Pero was that the point where it took you na naubos lahat ng spending and debt, because you budgeted it and you
Alam mo, at the end of the day, I don't sound preachy, no? It's the day when I felt that the Lord held me accountable for what I'm doing. I think it's really more, kasi budgets pa lang yan, I can always manipulate that, I can always justify my action. But the moment that I had understood purpose, understood why we need to do this, understood that there are bigger things, no, for me to use money for, then that's a time that siguro it set me the path straight. And all of these things, budgets, structures, investing, are all consistent na lang.
Alright, that's just a snippet of what you can expect now. So it won't be just inspiration. There will be methodology, methodology,
Gusto malagay mo.
mythology, with how it's done.
Yeah.
Kasi I believe he believes that finance is also a process.
Hindi siya overnight thing. It's a process that we need to. And maganda nga, like in Icon, you're gonna be overwhelmed with so many ideas. Kaya nga, at the end, this last year I did na, no? So this year, I'm gonna again speak the last to encompass everything. Kasi alam mo, what we're trying to avoid is biases, diba? It's not all about business, it's all about stock market. So that's what Icon stands for.
Okay. So this year also, part of his success story, we're having another success story.
Oo.
Ito naman from millions to multi-millions to billions na ba?
Oo.
Billions na ba?
Yan ang tunay na success. No?
Who is he?
He's coming back. I think this is in his third year, no?
Third
One
year.
of our more popular, si Mr. Rex Mendoza.
Rex Mendoza, another success
trailblazing
story.
success.
Yeah, so we'll talk about his own
Kaya nga we have
success
old,
story.
new.
Yeah.
We have Rex coming in success. And another one, very successful. I think kami ni Marvin, we look at him as a mentor and not just a good friend, somebody we really look up to. We're gonna bring back Dodong Kakanando. No? So Dodong, then si Rex. These two people are really very good role models for young people like Marvin and me.
And for those And for those who want to parang venture into anything related to agriculture,
Ayan, those the guy.
that's for you. So we have Rex.
Which is growing ngayon. Agribusiness is growing. So it's nice to have Dodong in. Then Rex again is here.
Yeah. So Rex is trailblazing success.
Dodong's gonna farm for profit.
Farm for profit. So everything agriculture.
Pero you'll see, no, the heart of these two people, pag nakita mo on why they do it, it's not just about strategies and tactics. It's about, you see that there's something that's deeper. And that's the reason why they're successful.
Alright, so another one. We're heavy now on a lot
Announce ba natin lahat?
Oh, gusto mo ba?
Okay,
Or secret pa ba?
So, dahan-dahan
Pace
muna.
by pace. Oh,
Okay,
pwede.
sige.
So, those
Pace by
are the first, I guess, 4 speakers. Kaming dalawa. Then you have...
We represent the old.
Yeah.
Kasama ka na.
Ano ako? Tenured pa lang. Tenured. And Rex Mendoza. And
Rex, Dodong, me,
Nando.
we represent the older.
Yeah.
Then we have some new things, new guys. And medyo may konting, we've been featured before, but felt it's the right time to
But
feature
what
them.
you can expect is there will be a lot for people who are relatively millennial, passionate, those who want to be freelancers, and those who want to earn from where they are right now.
Our icon crowd is becoming younger and younger through the years.
Yeah,
As we got older,
my
the market
generation
became
started to
mature.
invest. So we have that, and more of the economy, how inflation will hit, investing.
Certain issues like train, usual, and really, see the economy really growing, and those things we need to take a look at it.
Kasi yun I think for this year, inflation will play a big part already on how the stock market and businesses will
inflation
work
actually
as
came in earlier than expected. The spike. So, naramdaman ko na. Buti na lang, nag-budget tayo.
So yun, that's what they'll know kung what investments will still do well because of that.
Those things. I guess this is something that they can get from Icon. So again, it's really one of the best investments you can do.
So probably how many speakers will we have there? Or more than 10 speakers again.
So when we come up with our poster, makita mo punong-puno. So maliliit na lang yung mga tao because it's not just the number of speakers, it's the quality of the speakers. But we have traditionally featured in Icon, and we continue to feature. So again, some old, some really successful people, and then we have new guys, that I'm so proud to give a platform for these people.
And it's diverse kasi you have young people who are successful in their fields of entrepreneurship, then people who are in the middle, and then people who are medyo parang at your age group na nandun.
Ganon?
I think so. I think so. Looking at them,
Mas bata ako kay Rex sa akin.
Okay,
I just have
naman
just
doon naman lang sila sa
just have to clear that.
Retiree.
I'm just a little older than Marvin.
Retiree level. So that's it. Venue.
We're gonna go back to Samsung Hall, and this is maganda Samsung Hall, no? Because you're in a hall, no? It's nice. Samsung Hall in SM Aura, May 26. Full day ulit.
Doors open 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
Ready.
So
para 7:30 yata mag-registration na tayo.
So the link to register will be posted below.
Soon.
Early bird rates will also be given for those.
This is something we're gonna give good rates for those early, and then as you try to come up, so the most expensive rate will be the on-site. So we don't recommend you do on-site payments kasi they're gonna be more expensive.
So parang ano lang siya, airplane. The closer you are to the date, the cheaper it is, the further it is. Tapos paakyat na siya after that. So that's it. What else? Anything else? No. So
I think we're gonna see a lot of videos like this.
Yeah. So investing, business, entrepreneurship.
In an Icon,
starting.
It's really the most empowering investment conference.
And the most important, you will hear success story
and the rock star,
Mr. Randell Tiongson.
And the rock star.
Just hearing
one and only rock star
says it, inspired na ako.
Alright.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
See you all. Yeah, May 26.
May 26.
Bye-bye.